What is up, Prideful Nerds? My name is Kyle, and we are here with a bi-weekly update. Even though I haven't released one of these in like a month, but I've released so many minor updates that I just decided not to even bother releasing a bi-weekly update because basically I said everything in the mini updates. So anyway, guys, I want to address the community on one issue. I'm going to be talking about games that are going to be coming out that I'm going to be looking into in the next few months. And I also want to give an update on how the month of horror is getting planned out. So guys, first I want to go ahead and address an issue that is going on in the community. It's not becoming an issue. It's just something that I think needs to be addressed because I'm seeing it pretty much every video I release. Every video that I released, I get comments going, can you play newer games? Even though, really, if you're trying to talk about the definition of newer games, I'm not quite sure what you're asking. I don't know what defines a new game, a game that's been released a year, within the last year, last 2 years, whichever it is. So really, I mean, I'm thinking The Evil Within is still fairly considered a new game. It's less than 2 years old. So as far as that goes, and the reason I'm addressing this in this video is that I'm kind of getting tired of having to repeat myself over and over and over again. So I'm going to say it all in this video here, and I'm going to leave it at that. As far as new games go, I am a college student, okay? I make probably about $500 a month, in which probably about $400 of that's probably going into food, gas, basic things that a human needs to survive. As far as the other $100 goes, it goes into like a little emergency purchases, whatever, things that I have to get. I cannot afford new games all the time. I can't. And to be frank, most of the new games that have come out have been rather shit. So I'm not going to be wasting money on getting things that either just don't plain interest me. I'm not going to get a game that's not interesting, and then I'm going to waste my money on. And I don't think are going to make very good videos. So as far as that why have I not been playing new games? Well, simply because I can't afford it, and a lot of the games that have come out recently I just am not interested in. The only one that's come out that seemed interesting was Deus Ex, and I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford to get the game, so I didn't. So as far as that goes, I may play it later on down the line if that is something that people want, but as of right now I can't afford it, so I didn't get it. Now, to address the issue as far as new games, I've heard many people say, can you play new games? Yes, I'm going to be playing new games. They are coming out. There are finally some games that actually look decent that I've kind of set some money aside for because I've been kind of looking forward to them all year. The first one that's going to come out is Mafia 3. Mafia 3, I'm going to go ahead and play the game. We're going to make videos on Mafia 3, so expect that coming down the pike on October 7th, okay? Now, as far as how it's going to go into the Saturday-Sunday block. If Fear 2 is not done, expect me just to play a weekend of that, and then I'll come back to Fear 2. It's going to be a first look, which means that there's only going to be about 3 episodes, and then I'm going to play it throughout the week a little bit here and there, and then I'm going to do a review the following weekend. And for the review, expect a double upload that day. It'll be Fear 2 and the review, most likely, unless something comes up. So basically, it's going to be released October 7th, which is a Friday. That day, expect a double upload. Expect The Evil Within and Mafia 3. We're going to try to do that because Evil Within or Mafia 3 probably don't require much editing. We don't really add too many things into those videos. So, unlike Fear 2, where we put quite a bit of editing and stuff like in there, we just try to have fun with it. So expect a double upload on Friday. Now, other games that are coming out. I know that the Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, it came out, but I was kind of debating maybe in November going and trying out Tomb Raider. I don't know. Let me know. Shadow Warrior 2. I am going to be playing that. I personally have played and beat Shadow Warrior 1. I don't have it on here, but I don't know. I don't really want to play Shadow Warrior 1, throw it up on here, and then Shadow Warrior 2, so I'm probably just going to play Shadow Warrior 2. Another game that's coming out is Titanfall 2. I'm really tempted to play this game and just, have me playing in multiplayer. So let me, I think I'm gonna do Titanfall 2. Dishonored 2, once again, I've played Dishonored 1. I have already beaten the game like a few times, so I don't really want to play Dishonored 1 again. So we will do. I'm really tempted on doing a full playthrough of Dishonored 2. Let me know if you guys want to see a full playthrough of Dishonored 2. And finally, Dead Rising 4. Dead Rising is just one of those goofy kind of games that I really think are going to be really entertaining. So I'm going to go ahead and play Dead Rising 4 and just make a few episodes on it. I'm not going to make a series out of it. I'll probably just play it, for a week or so and just play it out. So that's for the rest of the year. That's basically what is coming out. Now, as far as other newer games go, there are new games that are coming out, but they're for like the Xbox One and the PS4, which I don't personally own. So even if I wanted to own it, I can't afford it. So at the end of the day, there's no way I can play those games. So a thing to remember too, as well, guys, is that YouTube is not my career. This is a hobby for me. So as far as being able to afford all kinds of new games, I haven't been paid by YouTube. At this point in time, I have not been paid by YouTube, and I probably won't for a very long time. So as far as how that goes, I'm not getting any revenue from YouTube. So, if I was getting revenue from YouTube, somehow I would be putting that into the channel to purchase newer games like big YouTubers do. I just can't do that. I only have 2,000 subscribers, so that doesn't earn anything. So as far as, me getting new games and things like that, it's going to be kind of a hit or miss. And it's just going to have to be games that's like, okay, do I really want to eat less this week so I can afford to get this game in a couple weeks from now so I can play it and put it on YouTube? It's going to have to be something that's really interesting to me that I can throw up there, or something that just so many people are like, oh, you really need to check out this game. Then I'll go ahead and do that. But as far as me being able to just get games at the drop of a hat, it's not going to happen anytime soon, guys. I'm just being perfectly honest with you guys. So really with games, it's kind of something that I have when I was living at my parents' house. I wasn't having to pay for food and everything, so I was able to put a lot of money into games and things like that. So I did purchase a lot of games. They're just older, but it's, that's why I've been playing older games, because they're games that I've already owned, that I feel like I can play and have a good time with. And we have been. The vast majority of you guys are happy with the content that I put out. There's a small minority that's just wanting me to play newer stuff. I get it. I understand that. That's what you want to see. Unfortunately, for me, it's going to be just kind of hit or miss. So, I'm trying to do the best that I can and putting money aside for me to get new games. But like I said, money's pretty tight. And, I have to also pay for school. I have to pay for school supplies. I have to pay for books. I have to pay for food. I have to pay for gas. I have to pay for insurance. I have to pay for all kinds of things. Games are not at the top of my list at the moment. So, like I said, I'm doing this for fun, and I'm playing games that interest me, that I think are fun. And if the games are interesting and fun, then the videos are going to be good and entertaining. But as far as, being able to just get any kind of game, even games that just don't look interesting to me, like, how all, big YouTubers are able to pretty much get every new game that comes out. And a lot of the times they're getting it for free. I've been offered a few free games, which I've taken, which I've, thrown up on YouTube already. Total War, the Total War game that I threw up on here, and then the Great Whale Road I've got from developers, and I threw them up there. I didn't purchase those games. And if I would never have gotten the games if I wasn't offered them. So, there you go. Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to say. I'm not upset about this or anything. I just felt like this needs to be addressed because I didn't want people to start getting upset because I'm not playing new games. And to be all honest, I'm tired of having to repeat myself over and over. Every time I upload a video, I always get people in the comments going like, oh, why do you play newer games? It's like, I just told 3 people this yesterday why I can't play new games. I get sent private messages. Hey, Carl, if you want to boost your ratings and boost your YouTube revenue, you need to play newer games. Once again, I'm not being paid by YouTube for a very long time, and things like that. And really, this is just a hobby for me. I'm not in this for a career. I highly doubt I'm going to have this as a career. I'm pretty sure. So, this is really just entertainment purposes only kind of deal. I'm just frankly putting up videos for fun because I enjoy it, and I want to continue to enjoy it, and I don't want to be pressured to be playing things that, number one, I can't afford, and number two, that I'm not interested in. So I'm going to be leaving it at that. If you think that's a very, very strong message, it's just, it's what it is. This is realism at work. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's all I have for you. I'm sorry if this is a message you didn't want to hear, but I felt like I needed to address this. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoy the videos that I put out. That's the biggest hope that I have. I know the majority of you do. And even the people who say they want newer games, they've done it respectively. They're not saying, oh my god, you suck, or anything like that. They just want me to play newer stuff. And I've told quite a bit of people this message already, so most of you are already aware of this. Just for the new people who are here that don't know what's going on, please don't ask me to play new games, okay? I have just addressed everything and all the reasons why I can't all the time. And, you know, it's just how it is. So, anyway, guys, leaving it off here. I will see you all in the next video that I make. See ya.